Hello, so I'm going to be watching In the Rain with XG. Now I have no idea what this is going to be like because it seems to say something else on it. I don't know. It says XDM. Now I don't know what that means. I don't really know what that means. So, I guess we're going to see what that means by watching this, I guess. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know if it needs subs or not. Oh yeah, put the subs on anyway. Oh. I like these outfits. She looks so cool without hair. This is really cool. Oh, she looks really cool with the hat on and everything. Oh, during. This is so cool. Oh. Is this actually outside? This is a really cool set if it's just a set. This is a really cool dance as well. I love all their dances for real, like even the ones that look crazy. They just suit the songs so well. Oh. I really like that fact, like every time it was, someone singing, they were the ones by themselves in that cloudy part, foggy part. Oh. I can't lie, this might be one of my favourite songs actually. Like, I'm letting it go on, just. Yeah, this one actually might be one of my favourite XG songs. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how many songs have they had where it's mainly just singing, right? Because a lot of the time they do have rapping, and it did have like a mini bit of a rap in this one as well, but it was like really short, right? So I'm trying to think, were there many? No, but I actually really like all their styles that they do, really. Like, this is definitely more R&B style, right? So I think, as I say, I think they suit like every single thing they've done, so I really don't think it matters really, like in my eyes, like what I think, but I really do like all the styles they do. But definitely this one's probably one of my favorites, I would have to say. Like, I mean, I think every single time they have a comeback, every time they have like a drop of anything, they always like outdo themselves so much, because I always end up really liking every single thing, and then I just say that's my new favorite. So it's always so difficult to say which one even is my favorite by the end of everything. But this one's definitely so good. Like, I love when they all get to sing, because I do actually really love Kokona's voice as well, and often she's just rapping and not singing as much, but I do love when she gets to sing because it's so cute. Like, it really is. It's so different to her rapping. But yeah, it's like what are the songs? Something like that, right? Or is that what the song's called? But that other song, yeah. It's another one where she sang in it, but it's definitely way different to this song. Like, I don't know, like, I think this one really might be one of my favorites. It is. Yeah. The fact that there is any dancing in this, but it's so good. Yeah. The MV was recorded in a super heavy rain, and this shows XG doesn't need small concepts to go viral. She lives making her songs and recording them. I don't really know if this comment was like written right, but it definitely seems like it was written wrong. Anyway, whatever. XG and R&B music, always a winning combination. Yeah, so it is R&B. No bad songs for these girls, the quality is amazing. Honestly, bruh, I literally haven't had a song that I actually disliked, for real. Like, there's definitely songs I love more than others, but there's definitely like no song that I definitely just dislike. I don't hate any song, but there's definitely no song I dislike. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be songs that you like more than others, as I say, but every song I've liked, so it's very interesting. It really is so interesting. Like, I don't know how that, honestly, like, there's definitely groups that I have where there's definitely songs that I don't like by those groups, and it's so interesting that for these girls, like for XG so far, like, there's been no song that I've disliked. Like, it's so interesting, it really is. Like, I think one of my other favorites is probably Howling, and that one's so different to this as well, so it's just so interesting how different they are, how different they can sound, and it's still so good, you know. I just really did love this. I just love as well, like, Kokona, like, with that hat on, like, that was such a cute hat, like, style for her. Like, that whole style was just so cute. It was like a British boy in a different era, right? It kind of reminded me of like a British like show or like movie from like way back in the day, like a Victorian kind of thing or whatever, but it was like so cute. She was just so cute. And then I was gonna say Juria, and then I meant to say Durin, and then it came out weird, but yeah, Durin with her like hair, she's always got such different hair, like such like interesting like style to her. Like, she's just so different. Like, I remember the bob when she had that, and I freaking loved the bob, and then she's had like some kind of mullet things, and they've just been so good on her. Like, she just really suits every single hair that she's had, for real. And like, I did love that red hair that she had before, but I also love this black hair. Like, it's so cute. She just looks so adorable. And I loved, now I'm just kind of talking about the hairs now, but that's just because I love the hair colours, and I really want to dye my hair too. But yeah, the hair, I freaking loved everyone's hair. I freaking loved, oh my god, what's her name? Chisa's hair, that like curly, like kind of pinky orangey kind of colour. Like, I couldn't really tell if it was like pink more than orange, but it was so cute. Like, that colour was so adorable on her, and the cut and like just everything about that was so cute. And I loved Hinata's hair. Like, Hinata, she had such like, I loved the blonde on her before, and she still looks amazing with the blonde, and I loved it in the ponytail as well. She looked so good. Oh my god, it's so insane. Like, the outfits, everyone's outfit, oh my god, wait, let me choose a favorite outfit. I don't even know who my favorite is. Oh, sorry. Who's my favorite outfit? Let me go to like I need to find a clip that has all the outfits, or at least see the outfits again. Oh my god, that one's a cool outfit. I really like Chisa's outfit with the gloves. like the first outfits that they're in, I'm trying to look at right now. So Juria's was really cute, like just the coat. But I really do like Chisa's really matches her, like the gloves kind of really match her hair, which is really interesting because it, like, her hair starts really like kind of light and then it goes like darker purple, so then it goes into the brown gloves. Like, it's kind of cool actually, like it kind of goes well with her outfit, like with her like hair. I just think that's so cool. And then Harvey with the, like, I think she's got like a corset on with hers, and then somebody else behind has gloves, and Maya has like shorter trousers. She's got like either they're rolled up or they're just shorter trousers. Really interesting. And the tie, and then Durin has like a flower kind of like pattern thingy, like a giant like flowery looking thing on her t-shirt, well, on her suit, like shirt, not t-shirt, her shirt. So interesting. And then the umbrella. Oh, the gloves are like polka dot, aren't they? Oh, so interesting. And then to match her, I guess she's like Hinata has like the another version of that kind of like shirt, right? She's got like more of like a less obvious one, like it's just kind of like a bow kind of thing, but it kind of like goes, you know, well with the fact that like Durin has like the massive like thing, you know, the massive like flowery one. Some of them have like something over the top of their white top, so it looks like some of them have either a corset or like just another kind of shirt, or like not shirt but like tight kind of tight kind of shirt, like a boob top thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but I don't know who's my favorite actually. I think it might be Chisa's. Like Chisa's was so interesting. Like hers was like, she had like the tie, it was like white tie and it looked really cool. But I also do really like the fact that thingy, oh my god, what's Kokona looks like she's like wearing like a like Victorian boy's hat, right? It does look so cute. Yeah, it's so difficult actually. I definitely like Chisa's tie the most though, because it's not like a real tie. I mean, it is a tie, but it's like not as tight as some of the others, I guess. I really like all the outfits though. They all look really good. They do. Anyway, I'm gonna stop trying to do that for real. I just really wanted to talk about that though. I think that's so cool though, the fact that they have that. The fact that that is like a the fact that you can like see all these outfits. Like some of these outfits people would want to wear. Do you know what I mean? Like some people would actually want to wear these outfits. Like they're that good. You know, they're actually, some of the outfits they have are crazy and you would never catch me wearing them, but at the same time, like if I had those clothes I probably would wear them, because like even though I would like, there's so many things I wear that people probably wouldn't wear in general, and you know, a lot of the time it's like girls that wouldn't wear them, or like stereotypical like girly girls, right? Now I don't know if I would count as like a girly girl. I guess probably not, because the way I just don't care about, like I would wear any of these jumpers, do you know what I mean, to go outside, like for whatever reason, you know, whether I'm going like to any kind of thing, you know. I literally wouldn't care. Like the only reason I would dress up for anything is if my mum wanted me to, or if somebody else wanted me to, you know, if I had to like actually get dressed up for something. But I absolutely hate wearing dresses. I have way more like love for one of those bodysuit kind of things, you know, that's like an all-in-one thing, so that I wear like trouser legs and then also like a, you know, it looks more smart than anything else. But I just hate wearing like skirt things, like I just really do. And I wonder if it's because I was at school for so long, and it was always skirts with tights that you had to wear. And I literally just remember, like, when you have your period at school and you have like to wear a skirt, and then you are scared because like people can like literally look up your skirt as you're walking up the stairs, like they could literally see if you have a pad or not, you know, or if you have like a anything like on your like pants, you know what I mean? Like it's just so daunting doing that, because the skirts were so short as well. Like you had to have the, like at our school you didn't even have to have them like past your knees, but you just had to have them like shorter than your butt, obviously. So many people were just so insane with that rule, because it's just like they really had them so high up. Like I literally wanted mine as low as possible, and it was just so difficult to get that. It really was. And then when they changed it, because I went to like sixth form, which is basically like college but at school still, like at some schools you can go to a sixth form, and essentially I had to wear like a grey skirt, and obviously like that's the worst colour you could ever wear for if you have a period, right? Because like it's so obviously gonna stain, it's so obviously gonna go like red through grey, it's obviously gonna go. I'm happy that that never happened to me, like that never happened to me. But the skirts we wore in like from year, I don't even know when it started actually, I think it was the entire school time that I was there. Like I joined that school in year 4 I think, and then from then until like year 12, year 11, I literally wore a red skirt. Like it was a red and like green and like it was just a load of colours. Like it was like a one of those patterns like for a picnic table kind of vibe, but it was like that skirt, and that was way better because obviously it was red. Like you could even the thing underneath it, because you have like the skirt and then you have like the thing underneath it, and even that was red, so it was fine. But the grey one was just all grey, like it was all grey, so you had no hope with that. You know, if you stained that, it would just be like there forever because it was just grey. So, you know, it was just completely a mess. Like that whole thing was just terrible. So I'm pretty sure that's probably why I hate wearing like any kind of thing like that. But then I also hate wearing jeans because I don't like the button, and I'm assuming that's because of how many buttons I had to like do up in school as well, because you had so many buttons. Even the skirt, like I actually did like wearing the skirts that you had. Like I hated wearing the jogging bottoms, I liked wearing the skirts, which was really interesting because if you think about it, like now I only wear jogging bottoms, but like back then I did not like the jogging bottoms because they made you too warm. And I like being cold, so even when it was like freezing, even if it was like snowing, I would still wear just my shirt, just like the like skirt, and then just the t-shirt kind of thing that you get for PE and stuff. And that's like all that I like wore. Like sometimes people forgot their jumpers and I just gave them mine you know, so like I literally never cared about wearing anything over the top. Like I never really got colds either at that point. Like I only got colds from other people, so it was kind of really interesting actually. But yeah, anyway, that's just like backstory on me, I guess. But like I just found that so interesting. Like I guess thinking back, like I definitely did not have a great experience like with the skirt, because people could just, yeah, they could just look up your skirt when you were walking up the stairs, but then they could also like some people just really did not do I mean, I don't even know if I can say this on the internet, but like some people just really don't have boundaries, you know what I mean? Like some of the guys in my year especially, they just really like had no like awareness or anything. I don't even know what it was, but like some people just really just tried to slap you on the butt and stuff like that, and it's just really weird. Like one of the guys essentially, like one of the guys found out I liked them, and then they took it upon themselves to just be terrible to me, and obviously by the time like I think probably like a few days later I stopped liking him, or at least I was just like absolutely hating him. So obviously I had to stop liking him because like he was just terrible. At first I don't even know why I liked him, to be honest, because I mean I assume I just thought he was cute, and I should have never told my friend because she was the one that kind of told him, and obviously that was not going to go well. I think it's because she liked him as well, I don't really know, but like it was absolutely awful. But anyway, you know, I completely like he just was not great, but he like as I was walking past, like they have like stairs, right? So there's like stairs that go like that, you know, around. Like they don't move obviously, but like you walk around like a circle kind of thing. But when you got to the bottom, right, you could only see that through the door, like kind of, you didn't really know if anyone was out there until you got out the door, because I guess like in there it was so echoey. When you were walking down the stairs, you couldn't really hear anything outside of the rooms. So when you got out, like you could, like I could see somebody stood, you know, behind, like where the door was, essentially like behind it. So when I opened the door, like him and all his friends were like there, so there were like probably 5 people. So I literally ran, well not ran, but like I tried to, you know, scurry past them. And then when I walked past them, like he slapped me on the ass. And bro, you know what, if I was really like, if I was actually somebody who was confrontational, like if I really like absolutely like could do that, you know, like because I was the only one there and it was just them 5, obviously I couldn't do anything. But like for real, like if I really thought about it, like I really should have smacked him in the face or something. Do you know what I mean? Because like the fact that he slapped me on the ass is so degrading. Like if you really think about it, like I don't even know if he's changed by now, but like I don't even know if he did that to anyone else. But like the fact that he did that, like I never told anyone either. Like I literally never told anyone that he did that. For all these years, like I literally never told anyone. I told somebody at college when I went to college after, and he was actually at college. Like he wasn't at my like part of college because I did art, and I don't know what he was doing, but I didn't really care. But like he walked past me and I don't think he recognized me, so I was alright, because I was, at that time I think I was doing Slimming World, so I was a lot thinner, so he probably didn't recognize me. But like, oh my god, I was actually so stressed when he walked past, because I was like, we were having like a tour of the college and it was just so nerve-wracking like seeing him there, because I was just like, it like brought back all of that kind of like absolute terror. Like, because like I would have said, you know, like when I was at college, like, or when I was at school, like I never thought I was bullied, do you know what I mean? But I actually think, looking back on it, I probably was. Like when you really think about it, like I think I actually was bullied, but I just didn't know. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't really know how to explain it, because like it wasn't like they like did loads of things to me. It was just like occasionally, sometimes they made fun of me, or they like put something on me, or they like I don't know, like were looking at me. Sometimes like I look back at them, because like it depended like where we were, but like sometimes I look back at them, and I just like made such a face of disgust, and then they like stopped doing it for a while, and then they kept doing it again, and I was just like, I never knew really what was going on with them. Like sometimes, you know, like when people are annoying you, it's because they like you, right? But I feel like these guys just really just did not like me, and that was the reason why they were doing it. Like I don't know what it was. I don't know why they thought they could keep doing it, and obviously because I just wasn't like a confrontational person, and because at that point I think I didn't really have any real friends. It was just so difficult. It really was. And I never told anyone that I actually did make friends with, that these people were annoying me. So it was just like, and when I did have friends in the classes that they were in with me, it was actually really good, because you know, some people came in new and stuff, and I tried to like keep them with me so that they wouldn't go where they were, because you know, it's just like danger over there. But you know, you just never knew where people were going to end up being. A lot of the friends I did make at school though, because none of us really used our phones too much, because we only ever talked at college, or at school or at college. Like just no one really kept in contact. So you know, it's kind of interesting that, because even when I do try to contact people, I think a lot of these people have gotten new phones or something, because their phone numbers are different. Because it always says like you can't, like it doesn't work, you know. So I don't know about that, but you know, if I talk to them on like Instagram or anything, then they probably would answer, but probably ages, it'd probably take forever. But yeah, I'm really not good at like communicating through any kind of social media thing. I just really don't keep in contact with people. I really don't. So you know, even that is just terrible. But you know, I'm really just bad at having a friend, I guess. I don't know. Like I've kept, and most of my friends that I've kept are like actually on like Instagram or like, you know, other places. But you know, most of my friends that were like in real life friends were just, you know, we didn't really keep in contact, which was kind of sad but also interesting. Like some people lived over the bridge, some people lived, you know, way too far away, so it was just, you know, some people just fizzle out, I guess. It depends. If you have nothing to talk about though, on like, you know, if you have like nothing to actually say to this person or to people, then there's nothing to talk about really, is there? Like when you actually do talk to people, because a lot of the time at school and stuff, you could talk about things because you either had the same interest as them, or you know, but it was always better to talk in person than online, you know, on anything. So I don't know, like, and I never liked taking phone calls, so I would never really do that. So yeah, I kind of lost a lot of my friends actually, but I mean, I don't really care because, you know, I'd prefer to do this than have friends. But I don't know how to, I don't really know how to say that, but yeah, it's so interesting. But yeah, I don't know, would that count as assault though? The fact that he slapped my ass? I don't really know. I mean, as soon as straight after that as well, actually, because I remember I walked around the corner, because basically it was like you walk out of that kind of room, you walk out of that door, right, and then they were there. It's like a tiny little cuboid little like hallway room thing, and then you walk left, and then you walk left again, and you know you kind of go that way to the lunch hall. So it was kind of like, you know, I kind of scurried past him after he whacked me, like after he hit me, and then I walked around that corner, and I didn't even let up. Like I literally kept just walking on, like kind of like almost like gonna run, right, because I didn't know what they were gonna do, right. And then I just like walked around the other corner, and then I just kind of waited there for a second, because like I actually did not know what like he just did, you know, like it was the last thing I ever thought he would do, because usually they just either, you know, said my name, or they never called me names. That's the thing, they never called me names. They literally just called my name, or they just said like, because some people knew that my brother was in the year, not the year below me, but like the year below that, so 2 years below me. So some people talked to my brother about me and stuff like that, and some people talked about my brother to me, like, you know. So it was always so weird. Like I just never understood like why some of these people just like some of these entities just really just got on my nerves so much. I was so happy that some of them left for like the sixth form, because like I just could not handle any more of those people. Like they were just so trash. And I don't even know if the teachers would have done anything if I actually told them that like this guy had like slapped my ass. Like what would you even do? Like would you just get him to apologize to you? Like I don't understand. Like I didn't want to have to deal with any of that, and I never told anyone. Like I still haven't even told my mum about that situation either. Like she still doesn't know that even happened. So it's very interesting. So hopefully no one will watch this that is from my family, because, you know, that's crazy. But the only person who I ever told was a guy at college. So, and he was just like, you know, that's awful and stuff. Like he was really encouraging, and like, you know, I don't remember what he fully said, but I'm sure he probably said you should have told the teachers or something. But either then, like that was a good, you know, I really liked his like inputs actually on my situation in that case. But like obviously I was already out of school, so there was no. But that's why a lot of the time in school actually, my friends, I did actually make friends in the library. So like a lot of my friends were in the library. So I did have two friends in my year, kind of three, but we kind of only talked in form, which is just like when you sign in to school and stuff. So I had three in my year, and then I had one in the year below me, and then one in the year below that, and then one in, I think at that point it would have been year 7, so probably like a few years younger. And then a lot of people when I was in sixth form knew me as like the K-pop girl, so that was kind of interesting actually. I really liked that. And then it's funny because the library was like on top of the whole building, and then below that was like the sixth form common room, but I was terrified to go in there. I literally never went in that room. Like the only times I ever had to go in that room was like for like assembly, and that was it. Like if we had like a sixth form assembly, that was literally the only time I went in there. But it was funny because my actual form classroom was like right next door to the common room, and I just never wanted to be in that room. Like it was just absolutely awful being in there. So I literally never wanted to be in there. But like, yeah, it's actually terrible if you don't even want to be in the room that you like are technically allowed to be in, right? Because I was allowed to be in there at that point. Like, it was supposed to be a room that I could be in, but because my whole year was kind of terrifying. Actually, it wasn't even my whole year. It was just like those guys and like some girls, because they hung around with those guys. But like a lot of the other girls and guys were really nice. Some of them even went into the library as well, because the common room was so big and like too many people were in there. Like, it was just so good. Like, some people even asked me actually, like, if I wanted to come to a party, like for somebody, like for one of the friends that was like actually nice, and it was like people who were nice, and I just was like, I'm sorry, I can't go. You know, I was just so terrible. Like, I was just so socially awkward. Like, I really was. Like, there was only one party I think that I went to with other people, like with the entire year, and some of the guys in there, like the guys that I mean, like that were just terrible. They really just hated the fact that everybody was there, because they really just like stood at the side, and a lot of them just like left after a while, and it was just so awful. Like, that party was just terrible, because like it was mainly just the girls having fun, and then some of the guys that were actually nice. It was just so awful. But yeah, if anyone wants some more story times, because I actually do have quite a few story times, like, you know, of just time at school. Like, I have a story time of like what has happened to some of my friends, and also what has happened no so one of the story times is like what has happened to some of my friends, and then what has oh my god, what was it called? Oh my god, oh my god, no, I'm trying to think. Oh my god, I forgot the other story time, but I remembered it in my head and then I forgot it. It was the first one I remembered as well. Oh my god, it was such an interesting story as well. Jesus. Anyway, if you want story times, I can really give you them. You know, I have a lot of story times to tell. To tell, I really do. Like, I'd be so interested to tell people some story times for real. Anyway, goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.